Hi guys, so I just want to welcome all of you who are new to this channel, which is quite a few, so I'm really glad that you could join me, especially for this video, because it's going to be a little bit different than what I've done before. I just want to discuss something. It would be awesome if lots of you could join and maybe post a comment or a video response with what you think on this topic. Okay, so let me just tell you a little bit about the backstory of how I even got to this thing. So I was talking with my friend the other day and we were just discussing books as we usually do, and we kind of got to the question of what makes a book a good book, and because we have such different reading habits, I was really interested to hear her thoughts on it. And she told me that so she's really smart, it's like super smart, and so she likes to read books that challenge her and that make her think and that she can learn something from as well. And so then I also went and asked my sister what she thought, and she said that she loved books that were full of excitement and suspense and, you know, like mysteries and crime thingies. You know, then it kind of got me thinking, there's so many books out there that I love and that I have enjoyed reading immensely, but they're so different. They're completely different genres, different authors, different topics, everything. And I just thought, you know, how did I like those books just as much as the others? And some of these books were like really, you know, kind of challenging for me. They got me thinking. They made me almost question my view on life, in a sense, and others were just plain fun to read. There was nothing difficult to them. They were just what I like to call fast food for the brain, and I still enjoyed them just as much. So what was it that they have in common? What was it that drew me in and that attracted me to all those different kinds of books? And then the answer came to me. It was actually really simple. All of these books made me forget that I was reading, that I was sitting there reading a book, that the written words were not reality. They all got me into a state where I was just so focused on what I was doing that I didn't register my environment anymore. Nothing else seemed to matter. And really all of these books that I've loved so much have somewhat provided me with an escape from reality, from when my life was dull or tedious or was just simply annoyed with something. I could just pick up one of those books and they would draw me in their world, and I wanted to be part of it. I wanted to be there, right there, and I actually felt like I was, because I was just so absorbed in it all. So when I think of a good book, I don't think about the style of writing or like the complexity of the characters, or even if the plot makes 100% sense. I can easily overlook that, as long as the book has that special something that just keeps you reading and that just keeps you focused on the story, that just, you know, you have other stuff to do but you just can't put it down moment, you know? These are the kinds of moments that just make you want to have a world full of books to yourself. These are the kinds of books that just make me want to put my real life on hold for just a few short hours and be someone entirely different. I really admire authors who have the power and the ability to draw reader in like that, to really make them forget everything but the book that they're reading, and it's such an amazing feeling, really. That's what keeps me going. You know, that's really what the reason is why I just keep buying book after book after book, because they provide just such an amazing like alternate universe. A good book for me is just a book that I cannot wait to finish, and then when I'm done I'm so depressed I don't want to get out of bed until the sequel is released. And the kind of book that just makes you want to cry and laugh, and that just overwhelms you with way too many emotions that you just shouldn't have over a fictional story. So if you haven't already noticed, I love reading so much, way too much. Like in a crazy, I'll stay up until 4 AM to finish a book with, and I'll spend every last penny I own on books and even bury myself in debt just to get the newest edition to a series I love way. Okay, so now I feel like I have to read something immediately, or I will spontaneously self-combust or something. But I would really appreciate it if you guys would tell me what you think makes a good book. what kinds of books you love to read, and if you know what that special something for you is that you love so much, tell me, because I haven't figured it out. I have no idea. I can't point my finger to it. I just know it when it's there. That's all I know. So anyway guys, I hope you're having a great day, and I'm gonna talk to you soon. Bye!